I did all my steps today with my class for tourism leadership. I kid you not. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of similar ages, here we go. It's Main Street Tech Talk. You know, we do the show every Friday. We try to do it every Friday. We're a little bit behind today just because it's my fault. I forgot to tell Tommy I was in the class. I had a class today at the Orange County Convention Center. We went around the whole thing. And guess what, man? They allowed us to cook. So I had to make pad thai. That was part of my lunch for the day. So you made pad thai, then you ate at a buffet that they made and put together. So they had some prime rib, the lobster, macaroni and cheese, some sweet potato fries, some hog maws, jerk chicken. I'm just joking.
Like a feast to me.
It was just pad thai and some other stuff. It was really good though. Shout out to everybody at the Orange County Convention Center. I learned so much. Man, there's a lot of stuff going down at that place. But right now, is all about tech. And we got some interesting tech stories to talk to you about. I am I'm kind of worried about one of the tech stories. Now I wouldn't say worried. Let me call back on that. I wouldn't say worried, but it's kind of interesting. How can you serve on the board and turn around and sue the guy?
Hmm.
Ooh. But our first story, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into one of our. I would say both of us really like this live action adaptation. Am I saying that correctly?
Yeah,
Live
you are.
live action adaptation that's on the flicks. Until they give me a discount, I'm not saying their real name, the flicks. But first and foremost, the question of the day, and you guys are buying into it. Everybody's buying into it right now. AI powered devices, they're saying, could drastically change how we interact with technology. We know that, but with the high prices and the lack of adoption by people, will it really catch on? Like, we can have the technology, but if no one's putting it to use, like, I haven't seen, for example, have you seen anybody with that humane? Put this right. That humane AI, that humane pen that goes right on the chest, and you use your hand and answer phone calls and all that stuff. Have you ever seen anybody with that?
Stuff like that is still way too expensive. It's gonna be years before it gets to the point where it's affordable for everyone, right? So right now, AI, like the true power of what AI can do, is pretty much in the hands of the people with bread. Like, you ain't got bread, you ain't getting access to these super AI programs they got out here now, right? But we just we get the lowly stuff.
The lowly. Well, I want to say
Well,
what that humane AI pen. In fact, while we're sitting here, I'm gonna look it up because I want to make sure I'm telling you the right thing. I definitely don't want to. No one can avoid this.
I mean, they're talking about for the new PlayStation. The PlayStation 6 is going to be like $4,000. It's
What?
insane.
No, nobody can afford that. So,
Yeah, no, and it's way too soon for a PlayStation 6 too. We just just five. I feel like five just came out.
let's see.
It's a tangent. I go off on tangents. By the way, if y'all don't know me, y'all know I go off on tangents quite a bit.
Humane AI pen. I should put in shop. Jesus, let me put shop. All right, the Humane AI pen right now is $6.99. $6.99 for the black one. $7.99 for the white one. Oh, so one is matte, super matte, black on black, high gloss black booster for $6.99. Then the polished chrome white high gloss black and white ones are $7.99. Then that's not even the complete system. You gotta buy some backing and all that stuff. Like, I guess with an extra battery, charge case, all that other stuff. The price goes up. So you're looking at like $1,000 for Humane AI.
And the average person who is fighting month to month to pay their rent Can't
and
just
give it.
can't just put out $1,000 like it ain't nothing.
And that's not including the T-Mobile, because you gotta get T-Mobile service.
Yeah, you got to get service with it.
Service with a smile. Service with a smile. And I'm trying to look and see how much the service is with T-Mobile. Let me see. Humane subscription details. $24 a month plus taxes and fees. Billing begins once you activate your AI PIN. Order by March 31st to receive the first 3 months of the Humane subscription for free. Hold on. Okay, so this is included. So it included wireless service connected by T-Mobile. So it's like $24 a month plus what it costs to pay for the PIN.
Yeah,
So you're like, hey, first year, you're kicking out 240 plus 48, $300, close to $300, because you're talking about taxes and stuff too. So $300 plus about a grand for the which costs about $1,300 for a year.
yeah.
First year, that's a lot of money. That's like a hundred and some odd dollars a month,
It's just
hundred
it's
twenty some odd dollars a month.
another monthly bill that we're already paying subscriptions for everything on the planet, right? The
But
only one,
huh?
only subscription I'm loving right now is Avatar. I mean, it's Netflix.
The flicks. I need to get Crunchyroll. I swear to you, I need to get Crunchyroll. All right,
Yo,
so I mean, once it gets adopted, I think more people are into it. But like you said, the cost is cost prohibitive right now, and because it's cost prohibitive right now, we really can't do anything. You know what I'm saying? So,
right? Yeah, it's good for a while. Like right now, I could buy a regular Xbox for damn near nothing, right? Because it's old, right? When things become old, they become cheap,
that's true.
right? And that's why it feels like when you're like not even like when you're upper even middle class can't afford stuff like that now because they're fighting from month to month because middle class really isn't middle class, right? So it's like okay, like my son wanted a PS5 and I feel like crap that I couldn't buy it for him,
Mm,
right? Like
that's crazy, man. It's a lot.
yeah,
Everything's becoming increasingly expensive. It's crazy, bro. All right, so I got you. I got you on the next one. Has Google's Gemini flopped?
what is Google's Gemini?
It's the AI, the chatbot,
I
and
know,
all that good stuff. It's the AI stuff. Has Google's
I know.
Gemini flopped? That's
That's the point.
crazy.
That's the point. What is that like?
See, that's crazy. That's
Right?
crazy. I got it after you said it. I got it after you said it.
Like
Oh, Google, don't do Google like that, man. They spend a lot of money.
there was no buzz. Like you don't. It's not like ChatGPT is part of the language now, right?
Right.
See, that's the hard thing about when you come into something late, right? You got to either be superbly better, right, or just buy theirs, right?
I'm wondering if this is the reason why Apple, because I reported on it this morning, Apple is waiting to because it told its investors or shareholders that it was going to wait until later this year to release their AI. I wonder if they're looking at everybody else's mistakes to do a beefed up AI they can release at the end of the year. And this goes to show why 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 it's important to know when you it's not who's first to market, it's what you bring to the market, right? Um, Yahoo was first to market, but now Google, Yahoo, and remember, hold on, Yahoo, and remember Excite. Remember that search engine?
Yeah,
Nobody, I guarantee you, most of you guys, I think it's still up and running.
it
No
is.
one really knows Excite,
I
but
was
they're
in
up
it.
and running.
I
Huh?
had an Excite email, the login.
See?
I was chatting on that thing. Like I was in Excite like heavy. But it just went away. Right?
Yep.
That's what happened. I mean, and even MySpace is still around. Well, who's on it?
No, that's the one. Justin Timberlake and stuff on that one. But we're talking about Excite. So let's look at that. And you look at those that came before Google and how Google came and just wiped everything out because they brought something totally different to the game, not just a search engine. They saw what the future would be like. So I get it. I don't think Gemini is dead in the water yet. I believe that they have to do something that would make it make sense, right? So why would I deviate from using Chat GPT, paying an extra fee, and now I can start going in and do Sora and a
They're
whole
gonna
bunch of other stuff to flip
go
over to Google?
right. Is they're gonna slowly integrate everything into just being in Google, right? And it's not going to be, oh, this is my AI for Google. Google is just going to have it, and you're going to know I'm just going to go here because everything's there, and I'm just going to stay. Like when people go to Google, they don't think of individual things Google has. They think of Google is the place I can just do everything at, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think Google's mistake, right, is
Yeah.
is actually trying to push individual products within their thing. What they should be doing is just saying Google AI, right? Instead of giving it a new name,
Gemini,
right?
code name
Instead,
Gemini.
instead of giving it a name, right? Just talk about how we're Google, we got everything, right?
We're Google. We got everything. Hey, we got your baby mama.
They do though. Like
Oh man, that's crazy.
information about baby mama, Google got it. They got it.
We can find it. Don't worry. We know you spent $50,000 on diapers.
Uh-huh.
All right. Sorry. So again, I think it'll all work out for him. They just gotta play hard. You know what I mean? And keep working towards the goal. All right. So, huh?
They already own everything really. So like YouTube is still like the biggest, most popular platform, and it's theirs.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
Uh, Elon Musk is suing Sam Altman, accusing him of betraying OpenAI's mission of benefiting humanity. What do you think about that?
it's just him making a play. It's just him making a play. He's always talked about AI being dangerous, and AI is dangerous, right? Period. But he's just making a play right now. He needs to get back in the news, right?
He's
Uh,
yeah,
all his stuff in the news as of late has been negative and derogatory, right? Right. So he needs to get back on the people's side, and that's what he's trying to do.
but I think he's barking up the wrong tree. Suing somebody because of humanity, knowing that he would love to be in the position Sam Altman is in. I think he's
But
just being a hater, bro.
he that's
Hater.
the bridge. Yeah, he's always been a hater though. Like he's always been a hater, and he's not.
Super
I'm
hater.
sorry, but just from the information that I've researched on Elon Musk,
Yep,
he's not really the smartest guy in the room. He just knows how to hire and steal from the smartest guys in the room.
that's true because he didn't invent. What was it? He didn't invent. Was it PayPal? No, he didn't invent the Tesla stuff. He bought it from the guys and just
Yep.
marketed the shit out of it.
He was part of the people who started PayPal, but he wasn't the brains behind everything, right?
Uh huh.
He just knows when to get in and apparently when to get out, right? But I think he's starting to forget who he is. Like he's starting to believe the picture he's painted, and that's where he's running into problems.
Yeah. I mean, you also hear that he say you want to put 1 million people on Mars by 2030. Just
Man,
whatever, man. It's a whole crock of sugar honey iced tea.
I have a question, right, for you that I just thought about now. Have you looked into the people who landed on the moon
Oh
just recently?
man, what happened?
I
You
don't
don't
know.
don't
Like,
tell me you don't believe they landed on the moon. Are you talking about
No,
the company? You talking about the new company?
yeah, they landed on moon for profit, right? They wanted to see if they could. It's a commercial company, right? They want to see if
Yeah.
they can profit off of being on the moon and stuff. So I don't know enough about it, and that's why I'm asking you. Maybe you can like educate me on this tech thing that I didn't know about. I've been too busy, so I didn't get a chance to read nothing or see nothing. But I keep hearing the pitches of the news coming in about this moon landing thing, and the fact that we have a moon landing again in all of these years and all of these decades, right? And no one's talking about it is a little weird to me. Is
So,
that not weird?
is it weird? I don't know, man. I don't think it's weird. I think truthfully, I don't think people care about the moon anymore. I think people care about going to Mars. I think the moon is so close that they don't care about it anymore. They want to go to Mars, and I think um
I think we could get more out of
but what's there? I
hating
mean,
the
what's
moon.
there?
I mean,
What's there?
there's minerals in the moon. There's things we can mine up there that they've found evidence that there's possibly water somewhere around in there. Like all of this stuff is like interesting as hell. Like we haven't we went to the when we went to the moon, we did a little bit up there because our technology was not as good as it is now. So we can spend more time on the moon now. We can do more research on the moon. We can figure out more. We can monetize it better now. So like
But we ain't going to the dark side of the moon though.
that's where they landed.
On the dark side of the moon?
Supposedly that's where they were headed. That's where they were supposed to go. And that's what I heard. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot that I don't know.
I don't know, brother. I don't know, brother. I don't know. I don't think they landed on the dark side of the moon. Oh my gosh. I I mean, you know what I mean? In the words of Dave Chappelle, did they land on it? But if they didn't, you know what I mean? So bringing it back. All right, so bringing it back. I'm
Well,
gonna
you
say
know,
this, huh?
I go on a tangent and you bring us back.
I'm
Just
bringing
your
it
job.
back. I'm bringing it back. So with that being said, I think Elon Musk is wrong suing Sam Altman, OpenAI, ChatGPT, accusing it not being able to or of not fulfilling its mission of helping humanity is wrong. I think it can get there. I think it's going to. I think there's some things that need to be put in place, but to sue somebody because of it, I think it's just a play, like you said.
But
Um,
why somebody because a private company did something that isn't helping humanity? What? How many companies are doing stuff to help humanity?
well, and that's the thing. It's kind of like, but I think it goes back to what you said earlier. I think it's just a play.
It
You
is.
got Elon Musk complaining about something because his voice is big. He's complaining about it, and I think people pay attention to it. But I don't think he's going to get the not exception, get the response that he wants. So
Yeah.
we'll see. But speaking of humanity, there's a special show on the flicks that you and I watch. And watch the cartoons, watch the show, and it's called Avatar: The Last Airbender, live action series. It wasn't even a movie; it's a series. What did you feel about it? We could talk about tech in it all day long, but there are so many people crying about it, about what it didn't have. What did you think about it?
I loved it. I thought it was a great adaptation. I had now. I know people are gonna be stupid. I have some negatives about it. Not a lot, but I got some negatives. But I thought in general the shows, and I haven't finished it yet. I think I got one episode left, or maybe two. I don't know. I was gonna watch them today, right? But I think it's been great. I think the bending has been great.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, but your screen has not changed. Hold on, let me see. Nope, your screen has not changed.
What do you mean? What's my screen?
You it's like frozen with your hand up like this. Let me see what I can do. All right. Oh, let me see something.
Am I still frozen?
Okay, now we're good. I had to reset it. So, ladies and gentlemen at home, if you saw me stressed out a little bit, that's what it is. So, what do you feel about the Avatar? You said you loved it.
Yeah, I loved it. Loved it. It was great. I thought that the way they represented the characters made sense for doing a live action, right? I did feel a little rushed, but I know there is the reason why I felt rushed because there's no way they're fitting all of that into that little small space, right? But the bending is incredible, right? The CGI is incredible, right? The dialogue's a little jagged because they got to fit this character development in a very short period of time. So
Yeah.
there's been
Okay.
this lot of dialogue, and these are kids, right? And these aren't seasoned actors because none of them you know where they like. I've never seen any of these kids in anything else, right? So you
True.
know they're not
True.
actors. You know this is like their first big thing. So the dialogue's going to be a little okay. We getting through it. They're gonna get this, right? But I think the story is good. I think if you walk away from the original and you watch this with no prejudice,
Malice.
no malice, that's good. If you watch this with no prejudice, then you'll be like, oh man, this story is really going well, right? There are some things that I think if I didn't watch the original, I wouldn't understand what they're doing. So if this is a person just first coming into this, I think not knowing some of the backstory of these characters and some of the stuff that we all know about them, you would be a little lost. Like the fact that the only part the things the fact that they won't leave each other's side and they're these greatest of friends, right? It's hard to believe that if you just watch the show, right? But if you know these characters are like the greatest of friends, then you know, oh yeah, he'll never leave her, right? But if you're a first time watcher and you've never watched the cartoon, I can understand why some of these people were saying, "Oh, I don't understand why they're such good friends. What have they done together?" Right? Right? So,
I mean,
but they can't do that in a show like this.
look, was like what 20, 30 episodes. You got to
Yeah,
compress them down to 8 shows, live action. You can't do the same thing in live action that you can do in animation. Budget constraints and so on and so forth. I'm going to tell you, even looking at the technology has progressed from the first Avatar: Last Airbender to look like crap to this one. I think it's a great step forward. Yes, there are certain parts of the story I would love to see in a live action, but you didn't have time.
no, that's blasphemy. You cannot mention the fact that they even made an Avatar movie. Like that one
I'm
doesn't exist.
talking
I've erased it from my brain, right?
it was terrible. It was so terrible. It wasn't even a joke. It was terrible. But I think this one they did a good job on. I mean, you can only do so much. I think too many people are either sensitive or it's always something. Somebody has to say something about something.
They harp
So
on. They'll take one thing that's crappy and they'll make the whole show crappy about that one thing. There are a couple of other things that bothered me a little bit, like Katara and I really think she should have been a person of color, right? I think she should have had a more olive tone skin like in the show, right? Because like they were based off, I believe the people up in the North Pole, the South Pole, they were darker people. The
the
people who
Northern
live
Water Tribe,
and stuff like that, they were darker skinned people,
the Northern
right?
Water Tribe. Yeah.
If you look back at the cartoon, right? They were darker skinned people, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's
Right?
true.
So, but I understand why they went the way they went, right? Because finding actors to fit that bill, to find Asian actors that are of darker skin is harder to do. I understand that.
I think they were. I think they did a good job with the casting. I just think that when you look at it, such a dramatic technology change from the first movie to the series, it's ridiculous. Now, I
Oh yeah,
mean, I can call out some of the hairstyles and all that stuff. It looks crazy. Sokka was supposed to be a little bit more misogynistic, um, because
but
after she saved his life, you know,
if they would have made him an asshole like he was in the cartoon,
yeah,
there is not enough episodes to bring you out of that, right?
yeah,
That they would have had to have him switch from being a misogynist to being a good guy within 1 or 2 episodes, and that wouldn't have been believable. Like in the
yeah,
cartoon, they had 20 or so episodes to get him out of being misogynist. He would have
yeah.
had misogynist ass this whole first season, and that wouldn't have worked.
Well, all I can say is I agree with you on this Avatar: Last Airbender. I think everybody should see it on the flicks. I'm not calling their name out because they need to get me a discount on the platform services. I'm tired of paying almost $100 and platform service fees, Wi-Fi, and all that good stuff. Stuff crazy. Dang it! It was cheaper when you had boring cable.
It was better when you just had Netflix. When we
Uh,
just had when we just had Netflix and Hulu, everything was lovely.
that's true.
Right? Cause I had Netflix and Hulu when they were first doing their thing, right? And it was great. Between those two platforms, I could watch anything I wanted online, right?
Yeah.
I didn't have to buy all of these subscriptions, right? Now that we got all these 10,000 subscriptions, I got to be subscribed to like 30 different things to watch the shows I want to watch. That's annoying. Like it's annoying.
It is, and it's very costly, bro. It's very costly. All right, that's all we got. That was the last Airbender on the platform. I ain't calling your name out, because I ain't shooting no nets. Flicks. That's it. Main Street Tech Talk. It's been Friday, everybody. Sorry for coming in late. It's been a long day. You see me slipping in and out of consciousness. I've been up since I went to sleep at 2 o'clock in the morning. Then I had to get up at 5. Then I had to get prepared to go down to the convention center. 45 castmates all down there tripping and chilling and learning about OCCCC, Orange County Convention Center. It's been amazing. But to my people, peace and love. You're going to see us again next Friday, and you'll see Main Street Tech Talk Monday through Friday in the morning. We're going to do my morning tech news in a minute. But I want to take this time to also talk about something else, last but not least. Blizo, which is a new company under Wait App. And what it is our company, which we connect people to viral audiences, where you can possibly be on TV, have your name and face on a digital billboard in either New York, Times Square, Miami, or New York, Times Square, Miami, or LA Sunset Strip. I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember all the stuff. There's so many details of everything. Go on our website, Blizale, BLIZALE.com, to check out what you get to do. You get to also talk to the producers of the nationally syndicated show Daily Flash. It's a lot of stuff, and we want you guys to come out and have fun with us. So please check that out. And I'll play the commercial. In fact, hold on. I know I got it on here. We we can watch the commercial together. The commercial together. The commercial together. the commercial together.
Attention Daily Flash fans. Ever dreamt of being part of the action? Now's your chance. Join our exclusive virtual audience and experience the show like never before. Get a special credit on the show, interact with our fabulous hosts, chat with producers, and guess what? Some lucky participants might even find themselves on a massive billboard in iconic locations like New York's Times Square, Los Angeles' Sunset Strip, Miami, or Atlanta. Don't miss out on this electrifying opportunity. Sign up now by heading over to Blyzeal.com and be a star with the Daily Flash virtual audience.
What you think, bud?
I love the commercial.
It's fat. Fat.
Yeah.
So, for those of you who are watching, please check us out. Blyzeal, you'll see it. Blyzeal.com, as we told you. Join the movement. Have fun. You get to talk to me. You'll talk to Tommy from time to time. You get to talk to the host of the show. And it's not just Daily Flash Latino, and all that stuff. And we kind of go from there. So God is good, man. Any last words, Tommy?
These clothes are killing me. I don't know what I should do. None of my clothes fit anymore. I am wasting away.
That's not bad. That's good, right?
No, it means I gotta spend more money.
Dude, like I said, I was gonna do this morning. I did Main Street Tech Talk. I said I'm gonna open up and OnlyFans where I'm doing Main Street Tech Talk without a hat. I'm bald doing the tech news in the other morning. Hey, OnlyFans kicked out since 2016, $15 billion they paid creators. That's a lot of money. I just want my piece.
They're definitely paying.
For real. But that's it. That's all we got. We'll see you guys. Well, I'll see you Monday. We'll see you. If you join Blyzeal, you're going to see us next week. This is what we want to do. Share, spread the word, and we'll go from there. God bless everybody. Good night. Chicken wings. Oh, did you watch Halo?
The second season yet?
Yeah.
I'm scared.
You gotta watch it. I just saw. We just went through the Fall of Reach.
Word.
It was heartbreaking. The Fall of Reach. Yeah.
We gotta watch it. That means they did a good job, right? So now I'm gonna have to watch it because I was a little, I was worried. I was a little worried.
The Fall of Reach. Yes. It's about to get even more interesting. They do a great job with all the graphics and the characters and stuff like that. But only thing I don't like is the Spartan's supposed to be like 7 feet tall, 7 to 8 feet tall, and the Spartans looking like they're about this 6'4". I get a Spartan.
Yeah, but they would have to do even more CGI work in order to make that happen.
You spent the money already when you bringing in all the elites, the brutes, the little jackals, the ships, the high prophet, mama prophet, little prophet, baby prophet. You did all this stuff. You might as well spend the rest of the money. Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, I that part doesn't bother me that much though. Right?
All right.
It did bother me a little bit when he first took his helmet off so fast. Like,
because of what happened in what you call it?
Yeah, that hurt my feelings.
Game.
But I understood why he took it off. It made sense for the story, but it was still a little heartbreaking.
Yeah.
At least with the Mandalorian, they waited a long time for him to take that helmet off.
That's true. Yeah.
They could have given us a little more time with that, living with, Master Chief being Master Chief, right? Now he actually has a name, right?
Yeah.
I think we don't see him as that character anymore. Now the world, I think they're doing a wonderful job on the world building that they're doing.
Oh yeah, they did. I've been a big Halo fan. Is the reason why I bought the first Xbox is because I wanted to play Halo, and I play Halo with my son, so it means something to us. He asked me about playing Helldivers. I'm like, dude, do I really spend another $500 for another system? I don't know.
Play Helldivers though, because it reminds me of Starship Troopers, right? I really want to play that, so I might rob a bank
To pay hell divers? It does look fun. I ain't gonna lie, it does look fun. I get you. But dang, bro.
There's this post on TikTok that I see all the time, and it's this chick this guy, this couple. I don't know if they're actual couple, but they play together all the time,
Right.
and she is so funny, and she is in the world, like really in the world, like
Okay.
like somebody in the world would be. Like it would. It is like that. That's what makes me want to play the game. I'm gonna share it with you.
Okay.
I'm sure you can see what I'm talking about. It's hilarious, right? And that's what's making me want to play the game.
All right. Cool. Well, I'm looking forward to it because if I don't know, man, we'll see. We'll talk about it. Okay. But yeah, man, God is good. We're gonna make this thing work, and we'll go from there. All right. Sounds good. All right, man.
I couldn't speak.
You said
Yeah,
what?
I was drinking my coffee. I couldn't say nothing.
All right, y'all. I'm at him now, boy. I was fading in and out of there. I tell you, when I tell you they fed us, they gave me some tryptophan or something.
Ah,
They gave me the itis. Yo, I mean, we didn't. Well, we had breakfast and we had lunch, so
you
I got
got
to work
that.
on dinner. Oh, bro, when I'll tell you off. So it's some other stuff, but anyway, I can't tell you on camera. Let me hear. We're getting off. All right, y'all. Peace. Love y'all. Peace, love, and hair grease.